Hey guys, Venatori here, and welcome to another video. If you guys hate canned energy drinks like I do, then you need to give W a try. Amazing flavors and real clean energy with no annoying crash. I'll leave a link down below with a discount. Today we're going to be doing Telos. 50%, it's the highest I've done. Hopefully soon I'll be at around 100%. We'll unlock that phase 5. Get some better loot. So for now, let's just try to get through 50% as smooth as possible. And I'll also be using the big arrow setup. Try to pump out as much DPS as I can with boosting my poison damage. And here we'll start with, you'll use the melee deflect for probably most of the fight. And then his first mechanic is his tendrils. It's a grip. You just got to do enough damage to break it. It's pretty simple, as you can see right here. And then he will follow that after 3 auto attacks, I believe, with an uppercut. If you time it just right, you can use escape or surge. And then his third one here, I'm terrible with it. Does massive damage. This is where I need to improve. But if you catch it in time, you should be able to use anticipation, and if you mess that up, you should be able to hit freedom in time to get out. If not, you take massive damage like I do. Which, anything over about 50% is pretty much going to probably wipe us. So I need to improve on that. Something you should be doing in the lower percents as you're trying to learn. And also, if there's any experienced people watching, please leave any tips in the comments. That'd be awesome. I'm always looking to get better. As we go into phase 2 here, you can get a debuff, and it'll make you take some typeless damage. As you can see, I just got it. It's a little skull with a timer. It also makes a noise, and you can see this black wisp around you to let you know that you are taking it. So all you have to do with that is come stand in this beam. But when you're standing in this beam, you get a debuff. You do like 30% less damage. So you just wanted to get rid of the debuff and then get out of it. And also you'll notice if he stands in the beams, he gets this little blue bar up underneath his health bar. Once that gets full, he will switch to a magic attack, and it gets stronger the longer it goes on. So unlike me, you want to try to get him out of the beam. So as I say, I have so much I can improve on, like keeping him moved out of the beams. A lot of his mechanics where I just take massive damage and I don't have to. So here we should be phasing him pretty quick, going to phase 3. Phase 3 is just pretty much kind of just the polar opposite of that beam. It'll be a red beam, and instead you take 30% more damage but give out 30% increased damage. And to be honest, I kind of just DPS my way through this. I'm not too terribly sure. I know he has some ads, but I just ignore them. I'm not sure at the higher percentage if you got to take care of those or not. But I do know after so long he does a pulse, and it does pretty massive damage. So you just kind of want to DPS through this as fast as you can. Or maybe there's something to do with these minions that he spawns. You see there's one over here. 2 up now. Now there's a third one. I'm not sure. I think it goes up to 4 and then he does. And I almost got... I'm really bad at that mechanic. I almost got KO'd right there. But, yeah. See, I just DPS'd him quick enough here. Didn't actually do that pulse thing. But that pulse thing does massive damage as well. So here's phase 4. It's pretty straightforward, but there is some insta-kill mechanics on this phase. And so once you DPS him down, I don't know, I think it's like 25% of his starting HP in this phase, he will spawn 3 minions, little golems. And you'll just want to DPS them down pretty quick. They do stun you. I do know that that's a pretty annoying mechanic that they have. It can mess you up depending on what Telos is doing at that time. So here, he spawned them, and you just want to stand in this orb. And if he charges up and releases this orb and you're not standing in the right spot, it will insta-kill you. So you just want to kill these golems because they do DPS you. As you see, he threw that orb and it killed the orb you were standing in and saved you from being insta-killed. So just finish off those golems, go back to DPSing. He still does all his mechanics in this phase, so right there about got taken out. He did his uppercut, just surged through it. And now we move on to the second orb. You also take quite a bit of typeless damage during this charge up phase. He releases the anima bomb, kill the golems. Also, periodically he throws a deal at you that does quite a bit of damage. It also drains your stats. Like right here, you kind of turn different colors. And even though you have an overload, it actually drains your overload. You'll have to pay attention because your stats will drop. And just repot up. Here we go, we'll escape. Now he should be, yep, so these will be the last sets of golems. Now you just want to DPS him down right here as fast as you can. Now if you're over 100%, right here is where you go into phase 5, which phase 5 is pretty much just a DPS check, I believe. Never done it, but I've seen it. And there it is. I finally did 50%. So, like I said, if anybody has any tips, I'm be super thrilled to hear them. So just leave them down in the comments. That'd be great. But all right, that's my Telos video. Thank you guys. If you liked this video and you would like to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe.